You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What?
How can you say this? You got some nerve, sitting there shameless. I bled for this order, killed for your peace. You hail my strength, but treat me like a freak. This is outrageous. You treat my power like it's dangerous. I saved your lives, now I'm seen as traitorous. It's unfair. I'm the chosen one, ain't no council pet. You gave me Jedi status, but still show disrespect. Fuck that, I'll burn this temple to ash. I'm done with your crap, I'll teach some younglings their last class.
Take a motherfucking seat, young sky wanker. Yo, entitlement thicker than a hut getting fatter. Ego inflated like a pie versus bladder. A saber with anger don't make you matter. I hold more power than a Death Star reactor. A mace fucking wind, do no hair, just swagger. You pose like a Jedi, but your presence is weak. I step in the room and the force gets on its knees. You sit in a chair just cause I let you breathe. My purple saber so big it don't fit in a sheath. Boy, you're still a slave. Health's got the leash, while I'm the reason Yoda meditates in fucking peace. Take it away, Obi-Dog.
It's over, Anakin. I am high.
Feeling like a force ghost on a permanent trip in the sky. Head over green in the pipe. Yo, this kush got me deep fried. Had a vision, Qui-Gon said your boy picked the dark side.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiee?
Padme hit me up on a late night shift. Slid in smoother than a Jedi mind trick. I felt a great disturbance in my pants. Your girl felt it too. She called me master. I made her wet dreams come true. Before I left, she said, tell Anakin this.
May divorce be with you.
Yes.
Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Are you bummed that Luke didn't get sort of a reunion with Han Solo?
Absolutely. In fact, when I was reading it, I thought, if Leia's trying to mentally contact me and she's not successful, she'll rush to his aid. She'll get close to him and then get into some dire situation, and that's when I show up for a big yay! Save her life. Then we rush to Han and are in the same position that Rey and Finn and Chewie are. Too late to save him, but witnesses. And I say, because it would carry so much emotional resonance into the next film. For us, his wife, his best friend to witness, instead of two characters that have known him, what, 20 minutes?
Well, you're assuming that I train Rey.
Exactly.
Sneaky.
Do I?
Sneaky.
I know, I have to be really careful. People say, was it difficult to pick up and wield a lightsaber again? And I go, do I pick up?
Is it difficult acting in this movie? Am
Well,
I in this movie?
I can promise you my part is twice as big as it was in Force Awakens. When I read 8, I told Ryan, I fundamentally disagree with virtually everything you've decided about my character.
Who is this guy? How did the most optimistic, hopeful character in the galaxy turn into this hermit who says it's time for the Jedi to end? I read that and I said, what? I mean, that's not what a Jedi does. I mean, a Jedi is optimistic. A Jedi has tenacity. He never gives up. He doesn't secrete himself on an island. But you'll...
Something that George initially set out to do was a kind of 3-act saga with these 3 trilogies. And I think we felt that we should honor and respect that.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
I think that the thing that George never did was maintain the status quo. And I think that that's really important because...
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I've kind of lost control of Star Wars, so it's going off in a different path than what I intended. But the first 6 are very much mine and my philosophy. And I think that philosophy sort of goes beyond any particular time, because it's based on history, it's based on philosophy, it's based on a lot of things. And you know, the first 3 basically tell you how a democracy turns into a dictatorship, and you end up with a tyrant, the emperor. It's a very important now, where we are now in our political history.
And as always, may the force be with you.
I'm kind of retarded. There's some chick named That Star Wars Girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, "You're always doing this." And she ended with, "Be a man." And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah.
Grown up fucking teenager.
Not to be the version of a man we thought we were supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man that she was suggesting that I'd be.
Like our dad's generation.
Who didn't fucking cry.
No.
Although my father cried.
Shove that rod up that cunt's ass.
Hey, what are we talking about?
That Star Wars Girl.
That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl. That Star Wars Girl.
I forgot to add myself to the stream. Hello, everyone. Hello. With munching on raisins. I don't know why it's so controversial. Like, everybody thinks it's weird that I'm the pickiest eater alive, but I love raisins. And I'm like, why wouldn't I like raisins? They're like, you don't like anything. And I'm like, I love raisins. Like, I'd rather have raisins than like potato chips. It's just, I don't know, especially like chocolate covered raisins. Raisinets, those are hands down like my favorite candy. That and like peanut butter cups. Oh, I love him. I love it. But what is up, everyone? Updo. Oh, updoot. I think. Did you try to say updo? Yeah, I know. It's like a gazillion degrees here. I don't know what the hell's going on in Florida. I saw this video today that was going viral of this guy holding some iguana that fell out of the tree. Have you guys seen that video? It's like everywhere. I went inside and I heard Peaches watching it. I was like, I just saw that video this morning. And I'm like, he's holding a green, and I could not see Peaches' screen. I'm like, he's a blonde dude with blue eyes. And he's holding a green iguana and he's wearing like a blue shirt. And Peter's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I watched this video this morning. It's going viral. It is so cold in Florida right now. The iguanas are freezing and falling out of the trees. What the heck is going on? So, yeah, here in California where I live, it is like 100 degrees. I was melting today. I never have the AC on in my truck because I'm always cold. I had it cranked up all of the way, blasting, and it was still too hot. So I don't know what's going on. Apparently California got all of Florida's heat. It's a nightmare, but it's okay. I like I'd rather be warm than cold. That's just the type of person I am. But yeah, what the hell is going on in Florida? Why are the iguanas freezing and falling out of the trees? I don't understand of it. A bunch of Arctic air? Is that really what it is? Arctic air? Arctic air? Oh, Starseer, I have your package behind me. Thank you. I went to my P.O. box today. Now that my baby can walk, I thought it would be fine taking her to the post office without a stroller. I'm not going to make that mistake again. But, yeah. What is this comment? Oh my gosh. What is it up, Steve Giblin? I saw the fountains at Disney World are freezing. Hell is frozen over. Oh my God. Why is it so cold in Florida? Let's just Google. Right. Hey, Grok, what's up? Let's ask Grok. Let's pull up the twatters, which, by the way, everyone, hello, welcome. My name is That Star Wars Girl, which TSWG stands for That Star Wars Girl. This is That Star Wars Girl Live, episode like 30. I don't know. But today we are going to be talking about the Helen of DeTROYt fiasco. For those that don't know, about a week ago, actually, tomorrow? It'll be a week since I tweeted this. And it's up to like 23 million views on my tweet. I got a really nice paycheck from Twitter for it. But I've been called a racist so many times over this past week. But we're going to be talking about that today. But first, let's ask Grok. Let me share my screen so you guys can see me asking Grok. Yo, Grok, why is it so cold in Florida? There we go. Let's see, Grok, what do you say? Holy crack. Yo, Florida's getting absolutely blasted by winter right now because a major Arctic air mass has plunged way farther south than usual. This isn't your typical Florida cold, it's historic cold snap that's breaking records across the strait in early February 2026. The main culprit is strong Arctic high pressure system combined with polar vortex break. What? Okay, this sounds like the plot. Did you guys remember that movie? What is it called? Oh, it's with fuck, what is his name? The dude that was in Jeepers Creepers. He wasn't in American Pie. He's like the son in that movie. Um Oh my god, I'm blanking on like the entire Emmy Rossman was in it. I remember her. The Day After Tomorrow. Remember where it's the opposite of global warming? It's global cooling and everything is freezing. This sounds like the plot to that movie, The Day After Tomorrow, where the entire Earth gets more cold. Yes, Day After Tomorrow. I actually like that movie. Do we got any fans of that movie? I liked it. Out of all the apocalyptic movies that were coming out, because remember when everybody thought that the world was going to end in 2012 because of the Mayan calendar ending? Dennis Quaid, yes, him. He's the dad in the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap movie. I remember like everyone thought he was a stud muffin, but I don't remember liking that movie. But yeah, because maybe it's because like the thought of the whole world turning to ice actually scares me because I hate the cold. So I'm like, oh, this was actually child me, little child Anna was like, oh, this is actually serious. I'm concerned about this. Whereas everyone's like, oh, global warming, everything's getting hotter. I'm like, yes, bring it on, bitches. I'm okay with the heat. I like the heat. I was made for this shit. When it's like, oh no, the world's gonna get colder. I'm like, oh wait, what? I didn't sign up for this. Never seen it. Oh my god, Jeremy Burns, go watch it. I recommend it. It might not be the best movie in the world, but as far as like apocalyptic movies, I think it's pretty good. I think it was definitely better than 2012, which me and Peaches, like I told him, I was like, when like I remember when that movie was coming out and like there was memes about it saying, hey, we're all just gonna show our kids that movie and then tell them that like that really happened and that we were the ones that survived. And I told Peaches, I'm like, should we tell the baby that? What is this? What's up, Brendan Lucas, 1932. Thank you for the £5. Hey, and I saw Chris Avallone retweeted one of your tweets. Can you get him on for an interview? He was the KOTOR 2 writer and you did a vid on. He got canceled. Yes, no, I remember. Chris retweeted. He was really, really nice. He retweeted my iProject campaign, which is really, really kind of him. He did that a while ago. Did he retweet something recently? Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a couple years, but it's funny. So for those that don't know, yes, Chris Avallone, he is the writer of KOTOR. He also wrote Fallout New Vegas. I never played any of the Fallout games, so I don't really know anything about that. But long story short, I saw the whole thing about him getting canceled. I was like, what? I just played KOTOR and it was amazing. And so I went and I looked up what it was and I did my video on it and I'm like, I know exactly what happened in this situation. So girls do this thing and guys gentlemen, never fall for hoes doing this shit to you. So what happened with this situation was he was kind of talking to this girl. You know, when it's like not official, but it's like you guys are seeing each other in some kind of way. Like obviously there's interest, but like he was interested in one of her friends and she's like, oh no, it's okay. Like you can totally date her. And he made the stupid guy mistake, which is he believed her. Now, girls do this thing where they want you to like, they want to be, this is literally like the pick me girl situation. So in trusting her, Chris was like, oh, okay, she's cool with me hitting on her friend. He's like, okay. So he hit on her friend, started dating her friend, and she became obsessed and like was like basically the third party to their relationship and basically sabotaged it and they broke up. And I'm like, I know exactly what that is. She wanted him to pick her. She said, yeah, no, it's okay if you hit on my friend. That's fine. Because she wanted him to say, well, no, like, you know, I'll be with you instead. Like she wanted him to pick her. And when he didn't, it backfired on her and she had to pretend like she was okay with it, and she ended up sabotaging the relationship, and then years later tried to cancel him. And it was like she said that, like, she couldn't come out to California because that's where the lawsuit was taking place, and she's like, I can't afford to come out there. I've never been to California. People had freaking video clips of her at some Doctor Who panel asking questions to Matt Smith, and it's like, yeah, you're lying. So I did a video on it, and I actually someone who's friends with Chris got me in touch with Chris, and I talked to him for a bit, and he just said thank you that he watched my videos on it. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a long time, but yeah, if you guys want to, I can reach out to him. I'm kind of awkward about that stuff, but if you guys want me to, I will. I just will have to be honest about the fact I've never played Fallout New Vegas. But he wrote Star Wars really well. Let's see. Cayman Raider 64, thank you for the $5. Hey Anna, first off, I want to say you're a gorgeous looking woman, and also what are your all-time favorite anime? Well, okay. Well, if you asked me when I was a little kid, I would probably say Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball. I was really into Attack on Titan for a while, but it kind of lost me after a bit, especially like the last when they were trying to figure out like who the Beast Titan was, like after that whole little plot got over, like I kind of was like, okay. But I'm not as well versed in the animes as I would like to be. So if you have any good recommendations, I am all for it. I remember I was watching Attack on Titan like back when it was like coming out, and I had it on like my iPad, and I was sitting there at the kitchen table because I was at my mom's, and I was watching the subs, not the dubs, because I don't think they had made the dubs yet. And my mom is just like, she didn't know that I was watching something, and I'm just like sitting there staring at it, and she's like, how do you even understand that? She's like, when did you learn how to speak Japanese? And I was like, Mom, I've known how to like, I understand Japanese, like I've understood Japanese for a long time. And she was just like, what? And my mom, like, but she completely believed me, and I was just fucking with her. But I was like, yeah, Mom, I can understand Japanese. It's really simple, when there's subtitles. But yeah, if you have any recommendations, I'm all ears. Russell, thank you for the 5, my dude. Fun bit of trivia. Tiptoes originally debuted as a 150-minute director's cut that the studio buried and has since become lost to media. Hashtag release the bright cut. I would watch the director's cut of Tiptoes. You know what? Actually, is there a way to get in touch with the director of Tiptoes? Because I will have him on in a heartbeat and talk to him about that movie. I want to know what he was really plotting out. I released a couple clips today of our reaction to Tiptoes, and they're getting it's pretty funny seeing everyone's reaction. They're like, we love the watch party, you guys need to do more. So in case you guys missed it, let me share my Rumble. I'm over on Rumble, which, by the way, thank you to everybody that's watching me on Rumble. We have a little under 200 people over there, so thank you for supporting me over on Rumble. But so obviously on YouTube, watch parties are kind of a not a thing you can do. But a few days ago, Cecil and I and a few other friends got together and finally watched Tiptoes. So if you guys are interested, this is a movie with all-star cast. Excuse me. Matthew McConaughey, Kate Beckinsale, Peter Dinklage, and Gary Oldman are all in this movie, and it's about midgets. Gary Oldman and Matthew McConaughey are twin brothers, but the twist of the movie is that Gary Oldman is a midget and Matthew McConaughey is the only tall person in a family of dwarves. And him and Kate Beckinsale are together, and she finds out that she's pregnant. And it's this whole fiasco on what it's going to be like to raise a dwarf baby. But it is a classic. I watched this so many times as a child. It was a family viewing party in the Star Wars Girl household. And I told my friends about it years ago. And I've been trying to get them to watch it. And we finally all got together and sat down for almost 3 hours on a Sunday afternoon and watched Tiptoes. And it was an experience. So if you guys haven't gone and watched this yet, go and do it. It was a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it. I got nothing but positive feedback, so that's good. Let's see. Jay Bama. Yes, Jay Bama was on the stream as well. He came and joined us. What's up, Jay Bama? Thank you for being here for 62 months. Loved Fallout season, but you need to know the lore. I liked the first season. There was some stuff that I was confused about. One of the biggest criticisms I heard from people about the Fallout show was that in the game, if you do, like, I don't know, the special mission, it is confirmed that the Chinese were the one that started the war. But in the show, it's implying that it was Vault Tech that did it. So people were upset about that. And yeah, I was kind of confused about like a few things of it, like how that serum that the Ghoul guy uses, like I don't know, the mechanics of that I don't understand, but I guess that's like when you're using video game plots. But overall, I like the first season. Now that the second season is done, I can just binge it. Brendan Lucas, thank you for the 5. Yeah, I remember The Day After Tomorrow. Ice literally chases people in the movie. Well, it's like freezing. They have to run from it. I liked it. Russell, thank you for the 2. Chris Avalone worked on 80% of the classic 90s RPGs. Oh, so I am the most qualified person in the world to have a discussion with him. Bat Mount Zero, thank you for the $5. Hey, Anna, have you heard of the recent news about Aragon? So I read those books when I was a kid. I have not, I do this thing when it gets to the last book, I don't finish it because I don't want the story to be over. And I was not happy about the twist on that island that Aragon goes to. So I was like, really, this kind of takes away the specialness of everything. I do remember the final battle with Galbatorix, though. So maybe I did finish it. I don't remember. But yes, aren't they supposed to be doing an Amazon TV show? I still follow Christopher Paolini on Twitter. So I feel so bad for him. His book, his passion project got made into a movie, and I'm like, when I was a little kid and I watched it, I'm like, they didn't read the book. They did not read the book at all. Why are Urgles just like dirty mountain men? Like, Urgles are not men. They have tusks. They're not human, right? The actor that played the Shade was actually pretty good. Galbatorix was John Malkovich. That didn't make any sense at all. But that movie is I feel like the only thing that they got right was casting Sienna Gilroy, because like she was like a hit at the time, and she is still like she looks like an elf. And like, if anyone was born to be an elf, that's an elf. Also, pulling it into the title of this stream, she actually was Helen of Troy. And that's actually my favorite version of the Helen of Troy story, is the one with Sienna Gilroy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Let me pull it up. It's literally just called Helen of Troy. It makes you really pissed off though when okay, let's type in Sienna. Here we go. You know, I like it because they even include the gods in this movie, and they show a lot. Like, they show the build up to it and everything. So this is Sienna. Oh, I spelled her name wrong. Am I saying her last name wrong? I thought it was Gilroy. Is it Gilroy? I don't know. But so what, not the Brad Pitt? I do like that. I do like Troy. Troy is an amazing movie, but I'm saying, like, I think the best rendition of like Helen's story, because Helen isn't the main character in Troy. Achilles is the main character in Troy, but also the guy that plays Agamemnon, Rufus Soul, he is like hands down one of the best actors of our time, and he is so underrated. But the guy that plays Paris in this, he is all over Twitter, and we kind of have mutuals. He doesn't follow me, but I've been wanting to like reach out to him to ask him if he'd want to come and like talk to me because I love this movie. It's this guy right here. So this is Paris. This is Agamemnon. I want to say the guy that played Menelaus is Guy Pearce, but it's not. It's like a lookalike of Guy Pearce. But I really like this movie. I think it's great. And if you haven't watched this version of Helen of Troy, or, you know, of the Trojan story, this version is really good. And I think Sienna is probably the prettiest Helen of Troy. Like, I did like the girl in the Brad Pitt Troy, but I think Sienna is way prettier than her. That's just my humble opinion. That girl had, she was in National Treasure, so that's what like I knew her from. But she had a lot of makeup on. Sienna, I think like look, bare face, she's just naturally beautiful. So I think that she fit Helen of Troy a little bit better, in my opinion. And just the dynamic, like with Rufus Sewell as Agamemnon, fucking great, absolutely great. So I would highly recommend this. Hector is actually my favorite character in the Trojan story, like the Trojan War story. My teddy bear, my childhood teddy bear, is named Hector after Hector from Troy. But so, getting into the topic, as you guys see, the title of this stream is Helen of Troy, DeTROYt debate. So, let me pull this up. So, guys, as you know, I'm pretty active on the Twatters, and on Jack's show, this past Jack show, we had people making the comment about the Helens of Troy's, and somebody posted the Helen of DeTROYt with Troy spelled the way that it was. And I'm like, I'm stealing that and I'm posting that on Twitters. And I did. And guess what? 13 million views, 22,000 likes, and a lot of woke, pissed off people. It was funny. What does this say? Tony Morrow, the liberals lose, the liberals lose. What is this? Oh, this is cool. This is an interesting layout. I can give it a try. No, she's from Troy, Alabama. Oh my God. Did Elon retweet that or something? No. So I broke this news. I want you to know I started this shit. I tweeted this, and everyone after that, nobody was talking about this until I tweeted it. So I'm 100% taking credit for starting this discourse on Twitter that's still going on. So then what happened was everybody took this image and then shared it. So Chrissy Mayer, my dear friend Chrissy took this and then she added screenshots where she highlighted what Helen was supposed to look like the little notes that had her description about how she had pale arms, she had, blonde, strawberry blondish hair, and she had light eyes that were either blue or green. And then somebody else retweeted Chrissy, and then Elon responded. I think I have that. Let me grab that. Twitter's doing this thing now. When I pull up a new screen, it shows my DMs first, which I'm like, please don't do that. I don't need my DMs all over the internet. Let me see. I think I posted it. Let me scroll through here. Well, here we go. So then there was this article, and Mofo that wrote the article quotes me and doesn't include my fucking tweet. And even Chrissy called him out. So Elon responded saying that Chris Nolan has lost his integrity. And I'm like, bro, and so this person literally said, some fans have taken to calling her Helen of DeTROYt and questioning the law. And I'm just like, some fans? You mean me? I started this shit. I started this fucking shit. The entire internet is talking about this because of my tweet. LOL, clout denied. Yeah, so I called this out. I even clicked on the article and I scrolled through this article, and guess what? There's so here's the tweet. So here you guys can see Chrissy took my image. She shared the image and then she shared the description, which is fine. But then Elon Musk responded to this person, and it goes down. I'm trying to find it where the some fans have taken to calling her Helen of DeTROYt. So he didn't even credit me. So Chrissy gets her tweet included in this article. Elon gets his tweet included in this article, but doesn't include mine. I'm the one that started this shit. Yeah, I started this gangsta shit. I know, I almost stole a bit of Ethan's intro for this. I did. If you guys want to go back on the timeline of the Twitters, this shit didn't happen until I fucking posted about this. So, yeah. And I've been talking about this since the beginning because I am a huge, huge fan of the freaking Odyssey. And I am not about all this. And also, I think it's so funny that... Okay. So many people, it's clear. It's like, you didn't read the book. Like, if it wasn't assigned reading in high school, well, you didn't read it in high school. And then also, you did not take the fucking time to read this on your own time. And all of these people, I swear, I love having conversations with people in real life because it's so clear that they are so reliant on Google that they don't actually know anything about what they're talking about. So when I was younger, I had a teacher who was Greek, from Greece, and he would tell us about Greek mythology. And he told me the story because originally what they were saying was that Lapita is going to play Clytemnestra. So Clytemnestra is Helen's older sister. Now, the version that I heard, I don't know what Google says, but what I heard when I was learning about Greek mythology was that Clytemnestra, Helen, and then their two brothers who make up the Gemini all were hatched from the egg. So they all were born at the same time. And Clytemnestra, again, Helen's older sister, she has dark hair. Helen has light hair. The two boys, one of them is immortal, one of them's not. They have their own whole dynamic. When one of them dies, the other one, whose name I can never remember. I know one of them's Castor, which I think is not the mortal one, not the immortal one. The other one I want to say is like Pollux or something. I can never remember. These Greek names, they're crazy. It's hard enough to remember Clytemnestra fucking Nextra. But so they make up the Gemini. He shares his life with his twin brother because he asked his dad Zeus. And so they spend half of their time in Olympus and the other half of their time in Hades. So that's the whole thing with their brothers. But then, so people were trying to say, oh, well, her and Helen are twins. And I'm like, you forgot about the boys. So none of them fucking know this because none of them Google enough to know this. It's like, oh, they just Google like the spark notes of the Odyssey. But so they're trying to say that Lapita is going to play both characters. And other people are saying, why does it even matter? That's from the Trojan War and the Iliad. That's not going to be in the Odyssey. And I'm like, oh, you sweet summer child. You didn't read the book. Because guess what? Guess who is also in the book along with Odysseus? Oh yeah, it's his wife and his son. What does his son do? Oh, he is tired of just sitting there on Ithaca waiting for his dad. So he goes and like he's off soul searching. Where does he go? Oh, this place called Sparta. Guess who's the fucking queen of Sparta? Oh my God. Is it Helen? Yeah, so this is what never, like, I'm just like, this bitch must be so fucking hot because she leaves Menelaus to go with Paris. She's there for 10 years watching him fight to get her back while she's banging some other dude behind a wall. They storm that place, burn Troy to the ground, and then he's just like, all right, bitch, come back with me, even though you've been banging this other dude for 10 years and you fucking left me. And he just takes her back. She ditched her fucking kid. Like, she had a daughter. Both of them. They both ditched their daughter to go fight. So it's just like, this bitch must be so goddamn fucking hot that this dude took her back after she left him for another man and was banging this other dude, watching him fight with his entire fucking army and his men dying every single day for 10 years. And he still took her back. She was kidnapped. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, she was kidnapped. Maybe that's how she used as an excuse to survive, huh? Yeah, give me a break. Mega simp. No fucking kidding. Mega fucking simp. Mega simp. That's what I'm saying. She has to be so fucking hot to have him take her back. So Telemachus, who is Odysseus' son, goes to Sparta. Who, I mean, he might not talk to Helen, but she's the fucking queen. You don't think she's not going to come up as to why his dad went to war? He went to war to go and save this other dude's wife. And Telemachus just goes to go visit the dude whose wife got stolen. He's talking to him about his daddy. Like, come on. Come on. So all those people that are like losing their mind about this tweet, y'all didn't read the fucking book. And if it's even in the fucking miniseries, if you didn't take the time to read the book, you can go watch The Odyssey, the miniseries. It's not that long. It's actually really good. There's been different versions of this that came out. As you guys know, I watched the Ralph Fiennes one. It was awful. Do not fucking watch the movie. It's called The Return. I want to say to whoever made that movie, go fuck yourself with something hard and sandpapery. And I want that you to shove that fucking sandpaper so far up your ass it comes out your mouth for disrespecting Odysseus. It was awful. Oh my God. Like, whoever made this hates soldiers. Like, I feel like the guy, let me actually go pull this up real fast because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. Okay. So let me give you a breakdown of this movie. So here we go. Also, guys, if you guys are watching, please smash the like button. I appreciate it. Okay, so this movie, The Return. So this is supposed to just be about, you guessed it, the return of Odysseus. So this is when he gets back to Ithaca finally. Now, for those that actually read the Odyssey, you guys know what happens. But for those that didn't, I will give you a brief summary. Odysseus comes back. He reveals himself to, a loyal peasant, and he reveals himself to his son. But he wants to be there. He wants to see what's going on. Odysseus, one of his number one qualities is that he's extremely clever. Remember, he's the one that came up with the Trojan horse. Odysseus is like the most clever Greek to live of the time. And Odysseus wants to see what the fuck is going on. What is he walking into? He can't just stroll up, be like, yo, I'm Odysseus, I'm back, because he's got all these dudes there that are trying to fuck his wife. And take over his kingdom. And he wants to see if his wife has been fucking loyal, even though this mofo was on a fucking island with Calypso and Circe for however God knows long, and banging every fucking chick he runs into, basically. So he wants to see if Penelope was loyal, and he wants to see what the fuck his competition is with all these dudes in his house, which I don't blame him for that. So he, masks himself as an older gentleman, older beggar, I should say, and goes into his castle and is inspecting everything. And that's like when the big thing happens at the end, and it's so glorious. This made it so anticlimactic when they did it. So this movie, whoever the fuck made this movie must have serious fucking daddy issues. And his dad must have been like a soldier or in the service and some branch of the service, because all this is shitting on soldiers. It's shitting on soldiers. It's shitting on veterans. And it's basically, you guys are stupid for going to war. You guys are pieces of shit for leaving your family and going to war. That is the message of this movie. Like, it made me like physically angry when I was watching this movie, because you could just tell that the person making this movie hated soldiers and hated Odysseus and hated everything about it. Let's see, who is this guy? This director, Umberto. Yeah, this dude has serious fucking daddy issues. Also, there's no music for like the first 40 minutes. It's very unsettling. But this dude had absolute contempt for the story. And Penelope, which I actually really liked the actress that played her, but she's an unbearable fucking cunt. And there's this scene, which should have never happened, where Odysseus is, in his little cloak. And it's like, I mean, there's not even a disguise on him that he's like this old baker man, which originally he does have a disguise in the actual story. But she like sits down next to him and just like, she's like, it's like that whole thing. Like, I know, that, they know that we know, but they don't know that we know, kind of thing. So like, he knows that it's him talking to her, and she knows that it's him talking to her, but she doesn't know that he knows, and he doesn't know that she knows. It's the stupidest fucking scene. And you could just tell that she like hates him. Like, she is actually resentful and has real malice towards him, and it really seemed like she was like in love with like one of the suitor guys, but like didn't want to break her vows because she's supposed to be this like pure woman to Odysseus. It's just everything about this movie was just contempt for the story and for the characters, and it made me physically angry. Also, there's like gay rape scenes in it, so all of the suitors that are there that are trying to win the heart of fair lady, they are trying to go like rape like some of the peasant girls, and they're like the brother lets his sister get away, and so they're like, all right, well, we're raping someone, so then they rape her brother. It's so fucking disturbing. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just like, this is how you know you guys are just actually gay, because honestly, as a human, like, I'm obviously an adult woman. It doesn't matter how horny I am. I'm not fucking a woman. Like, there's men for that. Like, there are boys. I have a husband for that. It's just like, I don't know any normal, like, gentlemen. I'm assuming that there's some gentlemen in my chat. It doesn't matter how horny you are, right? You're not going to fuck a dude. Like, you're not going to go rape a dude, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And so if you guys go and watch the original mini series that came out, fan-fucking-tastic, okay? The big scene at the end when Odysseus makes his comeback is that Odysseus had a longbow, and Odysseus was a very physically strong man. The only thing about Odysseus, he's not a tall man. He's a, short and stout type of man. Think of like a Wolverine body type kind of thing. And so Odysseus was very strong, and he had a longbow that only he was able to, how do you even say that? Like, only he was able to put the little notch on it. And his wife, she said, all right, you guys want to fucking marry me? Well, then guess what? You guys have to do this thing that only my husband could do. So they lay out axes, and the axes have like the little loops on the end of it. She said, you have to, what is it? Draw. Thank you. Draw or notch it or string it, whatever. You have to do a little thing with the longbow, and you have to shoot an arrow through all of these axes, and then you can be my suitor. And all of them like, well, we can't do it. We can do it. And she's like, Odysseus could. And I'm like, bitch, you should have just done this from the fucking beginning. You could have had all these guys out of your damn house. Also, I'm just like, honestly, this version, I'm like, this just shows how bad she was at running things, because the kingdom kind of went to shit. And I'm like, girl, you couldn't figure this shit out. Like, you didn't have anything to run. Like, nobody could run this shit. And Telemachus, like, I like it much like better when he's played by a younger gentleman, like more youthful. So maybe Tom Holland will work, because I feel like the innocence about him makes the character work more, because he still had, like, he's not exactly a man yet. He's still like a boy. So I think that works better as compared to him just being kind of like a pathetic version compared to his father. So it's just, Telemachus is absolutely unbearable in this movie. Like, the guy, like this dude, Charlie Plummer. You know what? I will give it to him. If he was told to act like a spoiled, rotten brat that is like throwing a little pity party for himself, dude, your dad went to fucking war and he could have been lost at sea. I understand that that's sad, but you still have to live your life. You're going to be the fucking king. You don't like all these all of these dudes there trying to fuck your mom and take your shit from you? Then tell them to fucking leave. You are going to be the king. You are the prince. Get them the fuck out of your castle. It's not that fucking hard. And that's all Penelope has to say. She's like, bitch, I'm too old. I can't marry any of you. I'm not going to have no more babies. My son is going to be the king. Get the fuck out of our house. Like, that's all they had to do. But no, like, in the Odyssey, if you actually read it, it's like that innocence that, like, she does have strength, but it's like, you know, when there's someone that, like, they're just too nice, they can't say no. Like, that's the vibe I always got from Penelope. And so this version of her, she's like a cold-hearted, angry bitch. And I'm like, I get it. You haven't had sex in 20 years. I understand. That would be frustrating. But you have a son. Fucking take care of him and take care of your fucking kingdom and get those guys. Like, the version of this character that was portrayed in this film, I'm like, the way that this woman is, none of those guys would be in her house. Like, you're mad that the kingdom is run down? Then fucking run it better. Like, you were a fucking princess. I'm sure you got lessons on how to do this shit. Like, it blows my fucking mind. Like, if you watch, okay, let me pull it up real fast. Okay, the Odyssey miniseries. Okay, so this version, the mini series, I highly recommend. This is, it does leave a lot out, so let me just put that out there. There's a lot that's left out, but this is probably the best version of the story that we are ever going to get, unfortunately. I said this in my video earlier today. I wish with all my heart that Peter Jackson was allowed to do the Odyssey. If we would have gotten Peter Jackson with the same treatment that he gave Lord of the Rings, if he gave that to the Odyssey, it would be unfucking believable. It would be amazing. But no, we will never get that. But so if you guys are ever interested in watching the best version of the Odyssey to exist, it's this version. Again, it leaves a lot out of the story, but this is the best version we will get. It has the gods in it. Hermes is in it. You get to see Isabella Rossellini as Athena, but she was perfect for. Not Zendaya. No. Like, look, there we go. Here we go. Odysseus and Telemachus. Look at that little baby. Oh, I want another baby so bad. My baby is so big. Oh, I want another baby. Oh, so cute. Let's see. Look, Calypso was race swapped. This chick is fucking drop dead gorgeous. Nobody had a problem with this actress playing Calypso because she's a 10 out of 10 fucking hot. Okay? If you're gonna race swap, it's because you're getting the hottest fucking chick alive, right? This chick was fucking hot. She wants you to just stay on the island and bang her. This is believable. Other people, not so much. Let me see. Let's see the bow scene. Okay, here we go. So this is what I was telling you guys about before. See, he's got a disguise. He does the longbow, and he's got to do this. So the scene is so good. And then him and Telemachus just fucking kill everyone in that room. All the dudes that were trying to fuck his wife and steal his kingdom and rape his people, him and Telemachus just fucking kill them all. It's so good. It's awesome. And then, where is it? Here, no, this. In this movie, it's not. It's anticlimactic. Penelope's there the whole time, too. Penelope just watches it. I'm like, and you can tell, like, she actually had feelings for, like, one of her suitors. And I'm like, this is stupid. And then one of the things about Odysseus's house or his castle is that their bedroom was built like right into this oak tree. And so their bed is part of the oak tree. And in this movie, I swear it looks like a prison cell. It is so pathetic. It's like a bed pushed up against a wall with like a little stick sticking out the wall. It is so bad. So freaking bad. So do not watch this movie. Ralph Fiennes is actually a great choice to play Odysseus, but this is a terrible, terrible movie made with absolute malice and contempt. Now, Christopher Nolan, I don't think he's making it because he hates the character. So I will give him that. But what he's doing with this movie, he's trying to win an Oscar, okay? And I understand you want the Oscars, which is why you're doing the whole race swap, you're doing the DEI shit. If you're going to do that, you have to make it believable. Can I get a show of hands in my chat? How many of you guys are going to sail the seas for this woman? I'm not saying that she's not pretty. There's a lot of pretty girls in this world. Helen of Troy was the most beautiful woman on the planet. Like, she's not. I'm sorry. She is not. I see hotter chicks than Lupita when I go to the grocery store. I mean, I see crickets. Hell no. No. Okay, now, if Helen of Troy was Margot Robbie, no one would be complaining. No, everybody would understand. Every dude would be like, yep, dude, I got you. I got your back. Mm-hmm. I got you. But no, this is an absolute travesty. Which, see, outside Somali? No, she's, I believe, Kenyan. Different parts of Africa have different facial features, much like pretty much all of the world, right? No, she's Kenyan, but she grew up in Mexico. I have all of these people that are giving me her life story in my replies here, which are a fucking lot. Okay, I didn't even see this. Please tell me, you guys, Achilles, when the fuck did they race swap Achilles? Who the fuck did that? What the fuck is this from? I didn't watch the whole Anne Boleyn thing. That shit is bullshit. This chick that played the dwarf queen, you know what? I actually liked her. Like she's a very likable character though. Like she's very loving and lovey-dovey and a family oriented, and she's very supportive of her husband. Like that, I'm like, oh, okay, she's actually not that bad. I didn't finish this show though, so I don't know what happened with the rest. But my biggest criticism is she needed a fucking beard. The dwarves women's have beards. Menon, not Achilles. Okay. I've seen people saying he was Achilles. Is that not true? The Black Beatles is hilarious. I'm trying to find, I had the meme somewhere, which they would fucking do that. Like, I like this. A Netflix original. I know, right? Like, look, this is what Helen of Troy is supposed to look like. Sienna Gilroy, I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly, was the perfect Helen of Troy. She's gorgeous, okay? I think anything that she's in, like, it's like she is so beautiful. Like, she's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Even when she was in Resident Evil, oh my gosh, what's the name of the main girl in the Resident Evil movies? Like, she's stunning in that as Jill Valentine. Like, absolutely stunning. So, as Helen of Troy, yeah, she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect for Helen of Troy. But, oh, so these are what people are saying. No, Margot Robbie. Like right now, Margot Robbie would be a perfect Helen of Troy. That would make so much fucking sense, but no, they won't do it. Here. Here's the meme, how she was described versus what they're doing. It's like, I feel I'm not trying to be mean because Lupita did accept the job. If this is true, knowing that she's going to be doing this and knowing that it's going to cause controversy, so shame on her, right? It's just, how did it come to this? Like, see, I think this girl is pretty too. I'm just like I saw her in National Treasure, and so I can't like unsee her as that. Also, I thought the chick that whatchamacallit, that Achilles was banging, Brycene, I thought she was prettier, and I still do. She was the super pretty one in Bridesmaids, that comedy movie. Like I thought she was prettier than Helen. So that was my only criticism. I'm like, I feel like every other chick in this movie was just as pretty, if not prettier than Helen, but she was very alluring. Like they definitely, the way that they did her makeup in this movie with the like super smoky eye that stood out with her like intense blue eyes and her hair, like she does that really good, like sultry, like sad, but I want to fuck you like look. So that, I think that worked with her. Like her and Eric Bana had really good chemistry together, even though they weren't the couple. Where is it? Okay. Like, just look at this. Like, I have so many people calling me a racist as well. Where is, oh yeah, they're telling me Elliot Page. Let me actually pull up the cast for it. I had it earlier on the Instagrams because the Odyssey cast. Okay, so here we go. This is the cast of the Odyssey. Okay. So, Tom Holland, Matt Damon. Now, people are like, why didn't you complain about Matt Damon? I'm like, bitch, I did. Matt Damon is fucking terrible to be like Odysseus. I responded to one of the comments in my video today. Get Sean Bean. He's alive. He's older, but that's perfect for him being Odysseus. I'm pretty sure he would do it too. Like, he should have been Sean Bean as Odysseus. Let's pull that up, actually. Okay, where's, let's see. Here we go. Like, bring this mofo back. This is the movie we all wanted. This is what we wanted. He would have been perfect. Fucking perfect. And the fact that he's older now because it's been 20 years and they could have I would have had Christopher Nolan pull his fucking clout and called up the dude that made this movie and be like, yo, can I use some of your footage? Can I use some of the deleted scenes? I'll pay you whatever you want. That would have been so fucking good. Oh my God. The movie that we all want that we will never get. Actually, can we just call it Peter Jackson and ask him to do this and have like a competing Odysseus movie? Remember back in the day when, so there was this guy that worked at Disney, but he was also working at DreamWorks. And so that's why, so for a while, Pixar would come out with Bug's Life and then DreamWorks would come out with Ants, and they would have similar movies coming out around the same time because there was a guy that was doing that. Pretty shady, but we got good competition. I actually liked Ants better than I liked Bug's Life. But if we had Peter Jackson doing his version of the Odyssey, could you guys imagine if it was like Game of Thrones level production and they literally could do this on HBO and have it be a real mini series, have it be 12 episodes of the Odyssey, all an hour long of each chapter of his story. That would be fucking great. Remember? Not remember, but wouldn't it be? Don't you guys agree with me? As compared to a 2-hour movie where it cuts out half of the fucking story. That would be amazing. Peter Jackson doing it. Heck, even the guys that were originally doing Game of Thrones, they were actually pretty good when they had a story to follow. You have a fucking story to follow. There you go. It's done. Everything is there. And you can have flashbacks. Get Sean Bean back. I'm pretty sure he has a still good working relationship with HBO. Do a fucking series, a limited series, 12 episodes, an hour to an hour and a half long of each. Who the fuck cares if we already know what's going to happen? It's still going to be good. I'm sorry, but if they make another fucking version of the Christmas Carol, it's still going to make money. Doesn't fucking matter. Every single person on the face of the planet knows what the plot is of the Christmas Carol. We're all going to go watch it, except for me. I actually don't like the Christmas Carol story. It bothers me because I'm like, dude is literally about to die and now he's gets a new grasp on life. I actually find it very depressing. I'm like, why didn't you guys do this to him back when he was having a midlife crisis, not an end of life crisis? But anyways, he should get to reprise his role, do a fucking mini series or a limited series. They don't like calling a mini series anymore. Do that. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. Just saying, and people would dig the fucking shit out of it. Oh my God, it would be so good. And you won't have to cut anything out. Let me pull up a map because there is so much you can do. And yeah, guess what? It's the classic, HBO shit, Game of Thrones, where everybody fucking dies. That's literally what happens. Okay, I found a really good one a few streams ago. Do you guys remember? I pulled it up and had a really good map. Map. I had next time I go to my mom's, I'll see, because she kept all of my high school stuff. My teacher, he actually had drawings done by an artist, and I colored all of them in, but it goes through every island and every journey of the Odyssey. It has great illustrations, which I think that one guy Vasilis, he's actually doing a comic of the Odyssey. When he finishes it, I'll see if he'll come on so we can talk about it because again, it's my favorite story. Okay, here we go. Let me grab this $20, which by the way, thank you so much everyone for sending me them super chats. I appreciate it. We are getting the face that launched 1,000 riots. Oh no. Oh, that's a tweet. I have more of a problem with Zendaya figure for Athena than the skin color. Athena was mentioned to have darker skin in Greek descripts. D-eyed it for Oscar consideration. Yeah, she had a fucking tan. Like, you compare me to my sisters. Aside from the fact that I have blonde in my hair now, I'm brown. Like, I'm a brown person, and like I got all the Portuguese from my father. My sisters got all the Scandinavian from my mom. So like Ellen, blonde hair, pale as fuck. Emily was the most pale out of all of us. She had like alabaster skin and like light brown gold hair, and I was over here with like almost black dark hair and brown. If I ever find like my ID photo when I got like my driver's license, I don't even look like the same person because I was literally or there's something dark. I was probably like this color. I mean, it looks kind of similar now. Like, let's see, like this. And now that, why does it look so light? I was brown basically. But no, Athena has a tan. Athena's out doing shit. But thank you for the $20. That's not cheap. Let me grab a couple more of these. Russell, thank you for the 2. I guess that would be age. How about the Iliad? Oh, that would be gay. How about the Iliad? Wait, what are you talking? Like reading the book? I'm sorry, I accidentally booted myself. I apologize, Russell. I don't know what the context is that you're saying in the super chat, so I apologize. I'm missing it. But the Iliad I like, but I like the Odyssey better. It's just like it's the adventure of it, I guess. And there's like, yeah, it's the adventure. Tony Morrow, thank you for the $1.99. I will run for president. The world will shape up. Oh, well, good luck. Congratulations. I would vote for you, but you are a Dodgers fan, and fuck the Dodgers. Go Giants. Let's see. Okay, I read that one. Tony Morrow, thank you for the one. Whenever you need me to bring down Hollywood. Oh, you're gonna do that? Good luck. Russell, thank you for the 2. Apparently, Homer never heard of the Archer's paradox. Let's see. Rimru, thank you for the $5. If they are going to race swap, then pick Natalie Emanuel. Who is that? Let's Google her. Oh, the chick from Game of Thrones. Let's see. This chick. Yeah. Well, she's definitely like, I hate to say this. Yeah, she's got a very pretty face. She's much prettier than certain people. I'm not going to say it because then I'll get clipped and called a racist again. I swear that's their favorite word. Okay. Doc Brewski, thank you for the $1.99. Darker than underneath the bed. Pass. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Have they done a porn spoof of the Odyssey? I'm sure that they have, Russell. I have not watched it though. Why don't you do some research, find out for us? Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. I guess that would be gay. How about the, okay, so that was the one I don't know the context for, but thank you, Russell. Let me see. Oh, over on Rumble, thank you for the 2. Calgary, they're making an all the attractive characters uggos, Anna. It's okay. I'll say it for you so you can disavow. Wink. Oh, well, thank you. Also, shout out to 200 people watching on Rumble. Can you guys all do me a favor and smash that like button for me on Rumble? It helps out with the algorithms. Also, everybody here on YouTube, please smash that like button as well. I will appreciate it. You will be called racist again, even if you do neither henceforth forever. Seriously, like the IQ level on Twitter. I said this in my video earlier today. You know how on Twitter we all have the little check mark if you pay for it? Which I think you should have to take an IQ test before joining Twitter, and everyone's little check mark will turn the color of your IQ bracket. Don't you think that would make a huge fucking difference? That would be great. Ilium and Olympus. The books? Yes, those are 2 books. Oh my God. I swear. It is so hot in here. Like, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm like my skin is moist. This is just pretty much like Mio water and then like all ice. It is so hot. Okay, let me see. But so here we go. If only. Like, okay, how many islands? So look, this is numbered. So 17. There you go. 17 fucking episodes. Do an episode for each one of these. That would be fucking good. Like, listen, like, look, there's literally Africa right here. That's where you can have your African characters. I will say people don't understand this. I'm going to pull up a map. Okay, we're going to look at this map, okay, because we're doing maps today. Okay. So, I want to point this out because a lot of people don't. I don't know if you guys know this, but the people that were calling me racist don't understand that Africa is a continent, not a country. And people that live in Africa, okay, let's actually look at this one. Okay. So people that live in Africa, different parts of Africa and the people from it are going to look different. People from Morocco do not look the same as people from Kenya. Okay. Now, I don't think that is racist to point out. I think that is common fucking sense. I actually think if you think that everyone in Africa looks the exact same, I think that makes you probably either racist or extremely ignorant. Now, if it's ignorant, I understand. Usually people learn this in elementary school, but if you skip that day, I get it. But, guys, I'm just going to say this. If you go to Angola, they speak Portuguese there. If you go to Egypt, they don't speak Portuguese. They speak Arabic. And I think a few other languages as well. Now, you go up here to North Africa, you're going to find very different people than if you go to the Dominican Republic of the Congo. Or, excuse me, Democratic. When I had a globe when I was a kid, and this country was called Zaire. And it has changed, like, considerably. You go to Tanzania, it's going to be very different people than if you go to South Africa, right? Zimbabwe, they're not going to look the same as Ethiopia. I didn't think that this was, I thought that this was common knowledge. I didn't think this was, like, unheard of, right? But you go to Nigeria and you ask them if they're Kenyan, they're not going to be too happy, okay? There's a lot of different countries. Africa is a very large place, and it actually has very different culture depending on where you go. I didn't think, did she mean Zaire? Did I call it Zaire? I don't know. Yes, this is the country. Yes, that is what I meant. I apologize. It was a long time ago. I was a child, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is that even what it's called now? It has changed names so many goddamn times. So, anyways, based on where you go, you're going to have different people here. And I apologize for those that missed that day of school, but this is common sense. Now, when you go to other parts of the world, like Europe, they're going to have different cultures and different people. Now, if you go to the Netherlands, and now I was going to say if you start speaking Arabic there, they're not going to understand you. But actually, now, maybe they will. Okay, you go to Sweden and you start speaking Russian, they're not going to bode too kindly to that because they're going to be like, we're not Russian, we're Swedish. Go to China and I'm just, it really hurts my brain knowing how fucking retarded 90% of the people that interact me on Twitter are. It blows my mind. But so for whatever reason, people in the United States of America don't understand that there are many countries in Africa and they are very different and have different histories, different cultures, and different features depending on where you are. Obviously, the Somali one, which is right here, is making the news recently for a lot of different reasons. You can say what you will about that. But if you go to South Africa, you're going to see a lot of Dutch-looking people there. which is not typically what people would think when it comes to Africa. And that's why so many people, say stupid shit about Elon Musk and then they find out he's from fucking Africa. It's like, wow, mind fucking blown. Like, yes, there are white people in Africa. Mind fucking blown. There, you go to Asia, guess what? There's still white people there. You go to, you go to Asia, there's black people, there's white people, there's Indian people. Oh my gosh, it's almost like India is part of the continent of Asia. Do you know people don't know that? People don't know that the Middle East is part of Asia because they're different continents. So you see this whole, let's do the outline of Africa. That's a continent. The United States of America is not a continent. It is a country. It is part of a continent called North America. You know what else is part of it? Mexico. I could not believe that someone in my mentions was fighting with me about this. I'm just like, how fucking retarded. Like, I know I get a lot of slack because I read like a retard. I apologize. I was dyslexic. My kindergarten teacher actually got fired because the principal finally found out about her treatment of me because she did something so horrendous that every freaking kid in my class went and cried to their mom and dad, and she got fired after it. So I was put in the back of the classroom, not to learn the ABCs, with my desk up against the back of the classroom, and all I had to do was like look at a map all day. I could hear what she was saying. I wasn't learning my ABCs. I wasn't learning my numbers. It took until I was in 4th grade to a teacher to realize that I didn't know how to read. Public school, not good. But I still know about continents. I still know that there's different countries and people from different countries are going to have different cultures. Look at how close Egypt is to Saudi Arabia. Guess what? They're going to be pretty fucking different. And if you accuse a Saudi of being Egyptian, they're probably going to get pissed off at you. And if you accuse Egyptian of being Saudi, they're going to get fucking pissed off at you. Okay? Like, just because, Washington State is right next to Canada, that doesn't mean that they're the same as Canadians. It's very different. Oh, my goodness. But so, yeah, I digress. Let's go back to the other map. Okay, let's go back to looking at the Odyssey. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Back to my story. Oh, so look, here's Italy. Wow, here's Greece. Here's Turkey, which, oh my God, Troy is in. Wow. Look at all these islands, and here's Africa. Oh my gosh, here's Spain, here's France. Here's the Swiss Alps. Italy. Oh my goodness, look at all of this. So you go here, see right where my little mouse is? This is Greece. Guess what? People here are going to be very different than people over here in Italy. They're going to be different. I'm sorry. They're going to speak different languages. They're going to have different features. It's crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. So people that all of a sudden want to say, well, you're a racist because you're not okay with race swapping. Oh, it's okay. It's made up. We're not going to bastardize their culture. This was my favorite one. Guys, some fucking retard tried arguing with me that Helen of Troy is in Turkey. So that means Helen is only 115 miles away from Africa. So it makes sense that she's black. And I'm like, you do know Helen wasn't from Troy, right? Helen of Troy was from Greece, you fucking retard. Also, just because Troy is 115 miles from Africa doesn't mean that people in modern day or even ancient Turkey are going to be like freaking middle of Eastern African descent, okay? Doesn't fucking make any sense. These people are retarded. Absolutely fucking retarded. And then you get actual Greek people. Greek people are now chiming in. And they're like, this is erasing our culture. This is erasing our history. This is our story. Like, these are so significant to our culture and our history. And they're like, shut the fuck up. It's make-believe. And it's like, Okay, so how would you guys? So here's the problem: none of them know. None of them know that Africa is a continent, not a country. So that's one. None of them know any of their history. Did you guys see a few years ago that one girl said, "Oh, I'm leaving America and I'm going back to Africa," and then she's like, "I hate it here. It's awful. I want to come back to America," and everyone started laughing at her. Like, you guys don't even know the history. Like, can you tell me some of the legends from Angola? Can you tell me anything from Namibia? Can you tell me any of the history or the cultural significance of Nigeria? No, you probably can't. Can you tell me anything about Ethiopia? Did you know that like there's supposed to be, you guys can correct me in the chat, like it's supposed to be the actual like Ark of the Covenant that's in Ethiopia. I remember I was watching I watched that one guy on Joe Rogan that was talking about how there's these monks in this temple in Ethiopia, and like there's a watcher of the Ark of the Covenant, and like they die because it's like radioactive, so they only last like a few years there. But it's in Ethiopia. I bet you none of these fucking people that are screaming at the top of their lungs that Helen of Troy needs to be a Kenyan actress, Kenyan descent, but from freaking Mexico to play Helen of Troy. Yeah, that's a rumor. Well, you know what? If I was a billionaire, I'd be investigating all this shit. I'd be sending out that LiDAR shit. But that's supposedly the rumor. But I know that. Do you think any of these people know that? No. I swear. The people that are defending this are the actual racists. They don't care about Greek culture. They don't care about Greek history. They don't care about any of that. Because if roles were reversed and we were taking, black characters or African descent, like legends, and we were replacing them with white characters, they would lose their goddamn minds. And I said this. I'm like, okay, well, what about Black Panther? And then I had people like, actually, Anna, there's a comic where he actually was white. So you're a fake geek girl. And like, you didn't read that comic. You Googled that. You have an article ready to argue with me. And I'm like, all right, what if Mulan? What if they replaced Mulan in ancient China and did a blonde hair, blue-eyed white girl? And just said, oh, just deal with it. There's blonde hair, blue-eyed white girls 100 miles away. So it makes sense, right? Give me a fuck. Like, that would stick out like a sore thumb. Not only would it be a girl trying to pretend to be a man to fight in the Chinese army against the Mongols, or the Huns, I should say. It would be a blonde hair, blue-eyed white girl. That would stick out like a sore thumb. Same if it was a black person. Same if it was an Indian person. It's still a woman pretending to be a man in the army, let alone trying to do a race swap. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Just like when everyone was pissed off when that video game was coming out and there was a black samurai, it doesn't make any fucking sense. But no, you know what? If this is how you're gonna be, then I hope if they ever take the time to do any fucking research on the continent of Africa, or learn that there's actually countries in Africa, and then learn about any of their cultures or any of their history or any of their legends, and they decide to make a movie about it. And I hope that one of the main characters that is supposed to have some kind of significance, I hope that they race swap it, just so they fucking know how it feels. And this whole argument about, oh my God, well, we have to play the victim because everybody's racist against us. Is like, no. I don't know if you know this, but all of that ended years ago. When I was a kid, the top 3 fucking actors in Hollywood were, guess what? Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, and Denzel fucking Washington. I grew up watching those guys. I grew up watching Jackie Chan. Like, when I was a child, there was no racism. Race wasn't an issue. I feel like the biggest taboo thing was about like gayness and like people being gay, and even that was accepted. I remember when gay marriage was allowed, and I was like, oh, wait. I remember when they like legalized it, I was like, oh, that wasn't legal. I didn't know that, but I was a kid and that wasn't exactly something that was on my radar. But I feel like that was kind of like the biggest taboo, was if you were gay or not. And even that was really accepted. And I feel like people like Freddie Mercury, David Bowie, I feel like there was, especially like when Elton John came out, and it's like oh, Elton John's gay. Wow. I sure that shocked the fucking world. That nobody saw that shit coming, right? But so these people crying racism, it's like, no. You're playing a victim for something that doesn't really exist anymore. And if you ever encountered real racism, like, that's going to end in fucking blood, right? Because real racists are gonna be the ones that do that shit. The average person doesn't even think about that anymore. Like, nobody thinks about that. My childhood, I didn't even really know what that was. It was like a foreign concept that you only saw in movies, right? Like that. I remember the first time, when I watched The Pianist. I think that was my first, glimpse into, and I remember my parents rented it. That was the first time I knew like what World War II was. And I asked my parents, like, can't they just say that they're not Jewish? And my parents like, no, they know. I'm like, how do you know? And like a kid like asking that. And so like I didn't understand. I'm like, why would you hate someone just because of their like skin color? Why would you hate someone because of their religion? Like it was a foreign concept to me. And have you guys seen those memes or you see like little kids that are playing with each other? No kid is born racist. They're taught it, or racism. They're taught it. And honestly, I feel like this whole victim mentality has become so prominent in our culture that people are making up reasons to, play the victim, whether it's women doing the whole Me Too shit, or it's people of a certain ethnicity crying racism because they want to be the victim, because being a victim of something gets you lots of attention. Like if you get hurt and you have to call 911, the police, the firemen, the ambulance show up, you get all of these people's attention. And that I think is addicting. I think that's why so many people adopted things like crying racism, crying phobia, X, Y, and Z, crying racism, right? Because it gets them a lot of fucking attention. And they like that because they're not doing anything in their life to make themselves feel significant or to earn significance. So they have to go out and get it. And the fastest way to do that is to go and play the victim. It's victim privilege. I see that in the chat. Yeah, that's 100%. Look at Amber Heard. She couldn't stand the fact that Johnny Depp was more beloved and more popular than her. And yeah, he's fucking crazy. He's a drug addict. He's got a lot of fucking issues. Pretty much, if you go and actually learn history, pretty much every talented, creative person has something fucked up about them. Okay? I mean, look, Van Gogh fucking cut off his ear and killed himself. Like, he's had a lot of fucking problems. Amber Heard married Johnny Depp knowing that he's an alcoholic, that he does drugs, that he's got this like, different type of lifestyle. Also knowing that he was married and had children, but she didn't care about that apparently. And then guess what? She couldn't stand that he was more popular than her, even though she's supposed to be young and beautiful and an upcoming star. And she cried the victim because she wanted people on her side. She wanted to be this person that everybody rushed to, everybody helped, and we all found out that she was the villain. That was the thing. When you watch the Johnny Depp trial, he admitted to all of his faults. He's like, yeah, I do drugs. Yeah, I drink. Yeah, I can be a monster. Yeah, I've said shit before. Yeah, I wasn't the perfect husband. And where she, on the other hand, no, I'm perfect. I never did anything wrong. He's the one that hit me. I'm this innocent flower. It's like, no, you're not. You piece of fucking shit. That's why nobody believed her. Before the trial, before we all got cameras, there were still people that were believing her that weren't bots. There were genuine people that were, just average, that were like, oh yeah, we know Johnny Depp does drugs. We know Johnny Depp drinks. So yeah, it's probably, yeah, he probably did hit her. Yeah, he probably did do those things to her. And then the entire world watched that trial live and everyone was like, we understand. And everyone turned on her because she showed us who she really was. And so did he. And it's very obvious who was the toxic one in that relationship. But so that's the problem. Is I honestly feel like they want us all to fight with each other. They want us all to turn on each other. And they want to separate people. They don't want everyone to get along and say, oh, who cares that we're different? Yeah, who fucking cares? We all look different. We have different backgrounds, but we can all get along. They don't want that. They want us all divided. So that way they can manipulate us. And that way they can play us all against each other. And that way they can control the world like we're all their puppets. And then they can manipulate us into go buy this thing, go do this thing, which is inevitably going to make them all money because then we got to drive somewhere. So we got to get gas. We got to buy the car. We got to buy the thing. And that's going to get them all the money. So it's like, oh, they want everybody to go fight in, I don't know, LA. Guess what? People have to travel to LA. people have to have vehicles to go to LA. People have to go buy the things to go in LA to go to LA. So it's like, okay, well, this city needs money right now. So let's have a riot here or let's have something here. So it's all part of the plan. They want us divided. They want us to not be intelligent anymore. So that way we can't stand up to them. And this is all just part of a larger scheme to keep us all divided and look at each other as not human. And so when you dehumanize another human being and, have everyone just be alienated from each other, you have what we have now. And you can't even post a joke without getting called racist a million times by fake intellectuals or Google certified intellectuals. Wikipediaing away to argue with you on the Twitters. It's absolutely pathetic. But so here we go. The Odyssey. One of the most beloved and significant stories in Greek mythology. It has been thousands of years since this was told, and we are still talking about it today. And there are people that are angry that they haven't taken the time to research what some countries have to learn about their mythology. So they want to go and invade this one. And if you criticize it, you are called a racist. Which, again, if roles were reversed, they would be crying to all fucking heavens. But anyways, this would make an amazing story if they did I guess 17, you can do that. I feel like it probably should be a little bit, I don't know. Maybe 12. I don't know. I kind of want it to be longer though. If they dedicated an hour to an hour and a half for each stop of Odysseus's journey, that would be incredible. Could you guys imagine that? Like, absolutely fucking amazing. But we are not that lucky. Get Peter Jackson to do it. Get Sean Bean to come back to be Odysseus. You can de-age him from some and have him his normal age at the very end because he is older, and that would make sense. So get an accurate cast. This would be absolutely amazing, but we will never get that because Hollywood doesn't care. They don't care about making money. They don't care about telling good stories. They don't care about making art. All they care about is the narrative, and it's sad. MTB Steve, thank you for the $5. Yes, it's hot toys tonight. Like, oh wait, sorry. Yes, it's hot tonight, like 70 right now in LB. Long Beach. Oh my God, yes. It's fucking hot. I'm dying. Star Seer, thank you for the 2. The school system has been bad for like 10 years. It's been bad for a lot longer than that. Mad Cabal, thank you for the 5. So I'm guessing people aren't excited about watching Twink Odysseus and Helen of DeTROYt. Not really. Mr. Burger, thank you for the 20, my dude. Anna and Cecil, the Burger Bunch has your back forever. The Jack Show, way better now with fewer angry women. Hell, the queen of all Star Trek trivia, reigns supreme. Well, thank you, Mr. Burger. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. And then Mr. Canadian over on the Rumbles. Thank you for the 2. Off topic. Sorry. Have you mailed out calendars to Canada? Will I get a notification? I just dropped off a bunch to the post office today, and I dropped off some to FedEx. I have sent some out to Canada, but guys, Indiegogo is the worst thing on the face of the planet. I don't think I'm ever going to use this platform again. I would have been done shipping these out in December, but Indiegogo is fucking unbearable. It is so fucking complicated. Mr. Canadian, email me directly and I can rush yours. It's just, oh my God, it's hell. It's absolute fucking hell. Okay. I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me physically angry. I don't think I'll ever use Indiegogo again, and I would not recommend anyone else do. It's fucking awful. How many extras do you have? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just it's hell. Okay. let's transition the topic since I just went off about the Helen of DeTROYt debate. And I think I just destroyed it for all of those that were crying the Rossism. Oh, which, by the way, I'm going to put a poll in the chat. So if you guys are watching on YouTube's, please vote. Let's see. So here we go. I said, is it okay to race swap historical figures? 6% said yes. 94% of you guys said no. So majority rules. Okay, now let's see. What should I see? Okay. Okay. I'm asking if you're looking forward to Nolan's Odyssey, yes or no. So I have some packages I got that I need to open. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to transition to that part of the show. I'm talking for an hour and 30 minutes. So read the poll wrong, recount. Oh, yeah, no, I said 6% said yes and 94% said no. You guys aren't okay with race swapping historical figures. Sorry. All right. This was from Amazon. Which, by the way, if any of you guys want to send me stuff in the mail, my P.O. box is listed down below. Oh my. Oh no. It is a costume. Oh my goodness. It smells funny. Okay, let's see. What could this possibly be? This smells so funny. What is this? Oh my gosh! Is it Amelia? It is. It's Amelia. Oh my goodness. Oh god, I have too much hair right now to wear a wig, but I can try. Ah, Amelia. Let me see. I can't get it on perfect. Okay, I'll try it. If I have to, I will try it. What is this? Oh, like strappies? I don't know what that's for. Who sent me the Amelia cosplay? Oh, this is an interesting dressy. Oh my gosh, that's space for a lot of boobies. All right, well, I now have an Amelia cosplay. I had like a jacket already. I don't know what this is. This is like, looks like chokers almost. What is this? It's like a pack of chokers. See, the only problem is my neck is so small. This is going to be too big for me. I have to get like kid-size stuff. Let's see. I love chokers though. They're my favorite accessory. Let's see. Yeah, look at my neck is so small, even on like the smallest setting of the choker. It's going to be way too big. All right. How much should I put it at if you guys want me to put on the full cosplay? Yes, look at how big my neck or little my neck is. That's how much space. Like this is a regular size choker. My neck is so small. I'm a small person. Oh my god, look at that. It's so big. How many tribute photos have you gotten since the Jack show? None, actually. I wonder if I could fix this. Make it actually fit me. I have a very small neck. Okay. Let me see if I can adjust the clamp. Unless it's like glued. I have tools. I could probably It's a necklace. No, these are supposed to be chokers. Like, I feel like this could go on my thigh, actually. Let's see. This one I'll do cheaper. I'll do 100. If you guys send me $100, I will put this costume on. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. How many tribute photos have you gotten since Jack? None. I heard a lot of people were angry about it, which means that they were secretly fapping to it. 200 should be the standard. Yeah, but I kind of do want to wear this one. So I'll do this one for 100. Every cosplay after this will be 200, okay? Or starting. Yeah, this is really thin though, but I don't know if I like how well this would fit me. I like halter dresses like halter tops like this. Yeah, I think I'd have to go get like a hairnet for my hair to put the wig on. A lot of hair now. All right, but thank you. There was no note in there for whoever sent that to me, but thank you whoever sent me the Amelia cosplay. Thank you. I like Amelia. Okay. This one was I got this from this is Cooled Crocodile Press, which means it's from Aaron. So here's my dilemma. I created a channel called Indiana so I could review indie projects, but with the way things are going, I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing that, considering how much drama is related into all of that. So I don't know. I could open this right now and see everything, or I could wait. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Clever name. Save that for something. If you don't, I know. Just open it. I guess I could. You need to wear the hat. What hat? Oh, no, I did. I have an Indiana Jones hat. I had it on. I don't know. What's in the box? I'm assuming it's comics. I guess I can do that. Yeah, I had a box cutter here and it mysteriously disappeared, which is very irritating. Let me see. I guess I can just use a bobby pin. Nope. Okay. I don't know where it went. Oh, here we go. It's like I have scissors. That'll work. Alrighty. Okay, let me see. Haha, it's my t-shirt. Yes. I don't know what else I got, but I guess I got a lot of stuff. Let's see. Aaron loaded it up. I should have showed him. I forgot. I was so tired. So on our Star Trek show, we were reviewing the motion picture. And it's posters. Look at that. Wraith of God poster. I love the Art Nouveau. Is this my shot glass? Aha. My shot glass. What does it say? The Night Club. I thought I was supposed to say Wraith of God. Wraith of God. Oh, that's cool. Just in case. Just in case. And then I got some books. Maybe I will wait until I film to open those. But I'm excited about the shirt. I didn't get this one the first time around. I was really bugging Aaron because I have this werewolf shirt. And I bought it, obviously, back when it came out the first time. And I'm like, my stepdaughter always tries to steal it because she really likes wolves. And I'm like, no, this is my shirt. And she keeps constantly trying to steal it from me. And so I'm like, I'm just going to get her own. So I asked him, I was like, Aaron, do you have any smalls left? And he's like, no. I was like, next time you do a campaign, can you add that shirt again so I can get it? Ah, how cool that is. I think this is cool. Whoever Aaron gets his t-shirts made from, I think makes the best t-shirts and I back a lot of t-shirts. Aaron's are the best ones, in my opinion. Or whoever makes them, his distributor is the best one. That werewolf shirt has lasted a really long time. I wear it a lot and like I sleep in it. And so like obviously when you wash it, the design will obviously start to deteriorate after a while. So okay. I need to get the Amelia stuff out. Well, but the werewolf one I think is the coolest. I love Dale Keown and I love the colors on it. It's so cool. It's so fucking hot in here. Okay. Let's see. Now the last box is from Starseer. Let's see. What did Mr. Starseer send me? Which, by the way, thank you, Starseer, for the gift. Oh my god, what is... Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Ah, jerky! Hot Cheetos and jerky. Thank you. Oh, there. Thank you. I'm very concerned on what this costume is. Does anyone have any guesses? Wait a second. Is it... Wait. Did you send me Amelia too? Hope you're feeling better. I thought you were Prego again because of how sick you got last time. Good luck with that. If not, costume here. I guess it's based on the outfit. It's supposed to be white. Not like you can match the character. 2 more anime characters and 2 more princesses. Can I get a head count of how many characters you have for each theme? Which ones you're working on getting, just so I don't send them by accident. So, oh, well, thank you. Okay, I don't know what character this is. Wait, is it Jill Valentine? I think I just figured it out. Why does it smell like chocolate? Is there chocolate in here that I didn't see? Is this Jill? Yeah, it's Jill, right? Wow, this is big. Yeah, and it's got the wig and the headband, and then I don't know what these pink things are for. And then, yeah, is it Jill? Is there chocolate in here? What is that smell? No, that's for feet. Is this shoes? No, that's plastic. Is it Jill Valentine? Am I right? Oh, Faye. Oh my god. Thank you for the super chat. Faye Valentine, Anna. Okay, I'm dumb. Thank you for the $20, my dude. And thank you for the costume. Thank you. It is ginormous. What is this? Huh. Is she supposed to have like bumpets in her hair? I'm confused. Well, now I got the 2 purple hair wigs. So there we go. Jill Valentine's from Resident Evil. Okay, I got it confused. They both have the last name Valentine, so I was a little close. This is interesting. They're like parachutes. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna fit. I think this is giant. Like, watch. Let me. Okay. Watch. I'm gonna put this on over my regular shorts. This is ginormous. I would have to do some serious. Oh, okay. They're a little bit. Either my ass is bigger or they're smaller than they look. Yeah, Anna, you were close, like 50 miles from Africa. No, the person that was fighting with me said 115 miles. I wasn't using mine. I was using their logic. That's how stupid these people are. So, okay. Well, if you guys want me to try on Amelia, $100 super chat. If you guys want me to put on Faye Valentine, $200. Okay? But thank you, Starseer, for the excuse me. Oh, sorry. Thank you for the cosplay. I really appreciate it. And whoever sent me Amelia, thank you as well. Oh my gosh, is that Aaron? Hi, Aaron. Wake up, Anna. You're young. I am awake. I just opened your box, Aaron. Thank you. I got my t-shirt for the Munchkin. Let's see. Russell, I read that one. Mr. Bird, I read that. Starcy, I read that. Raging Rhino, thank you for being a member for 35 months. So, Starfleet Academy, I'll not watched it yet. I know Flash is yelling at me. I want to watch that Night of the Seven Kingdoms show before. I know, I need to watch Starfleet Academy. I need to do a watch party. Maybe I'll do a Rumble exclusive. Here, if Peaches is already sleeping by the time I'm done with the stream, would you guys want me to do that? Do a watch party over on Rumble? Let me add let's change the poll, okay? And do you looking forward to Nolan's Odyssey? 89% said no, 11% said yes. Okay, let's start a poll. Okay. I'm hoping you all say no so I don't have to watch this. Okay. It is 10,000 degrees in here right now. I'm dying. Okay. Oh, so hot. Like Stars here. Thank you for the $5. It's a medium but Asian size. LOL. So I went up in size. Okay, thank you. Yeah, them Asian sizes are crazy. I want to see if these boots. I see what you're saying though with I actually like this pale blue color. I was like, oh, pale blue. Okay, let's see. You guys want to see my feetsies? Oh, these are small. Oh, wait. No, wait. Oh, my God. What an awkward angle. There we go. Shoes. All right, guys. The boxes have been opened that you guys have sent to me, but now I want to tell you about a little adventure I went on because you guys are the only ones that will understand. So, let me see. Okay. So, I have been on a mission to, as you guys can see, Let me finish this story real fast, Miha. I like action figures and I like, toys. So, years ago, I got my Batman. And what I mean when I say Batman is I got this Batman right here. So I got Batman Batman is obviously my favorite, and I have made it my mission to get the rest of the Justice League. Now, over the years, I went from having Batman to I found the Flash, then I found Aquaman, and then I found Green Lantern. But Superman and Jean were always elusive to me. And then I found out that they made more. Obviously, I knew about Wonder Woman, I knew about Shira, but I could never find them. And whenever they were on the internets, they were extremely overpriced. But there was this amazing invention called Facebook Marketplace, which people sell things not knowing the value of sometimes. And I found some guy that was selling everything from his storage unit. And I got many of the figures, so I want to share them with you guys. So let me show you what I got. I got this box of figures. And I got, where is it? This bag. Now I'm going to open them and go through them with you guys. But first, I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room. We have a $100 super chat from Meow. After last Jack show, I feel like any costume we send you will be anticlimactic. But it's okay. Let's see Amelia. All right. I will put on the Amelia cosplay. Thank you for these super chats. Everyone, get ready. Let's turn my camera off and get into Amelia. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get this wig on without a wig cap. I don't have one with me right now. Okay. This dress is actually cute. I really like halter top dresses, like that style. So let's see. I feel like I should just go to like the store in this. Okay. This is interesting material. Oh my god, it makes me look fat. I look fat. Ah! Oh my god, you can see my mom scar. I'm not okay with this. This is very tight. I thought this was going to be a loose dress, not form fitting. Let me put this down. Look, it's all boobs, guys. I didn't take my bra off though. So look, you can see my ab muscles. Okay. Let's put this on. Peaches is going to have no idea what this is. Now, I would like to say I kind of already had this outfit. I don't know any girl that doesn't have a purple jacket or a pink dress. Okay. I need more space in here. Okay. Yeah, look at... I feel like it makes me... Like, this dress, it hugs me in the wrong spots. Let me ruffle that so it's not highlighting certain things. But let me roll this. I feel like she's got more of a rolled look. Okay. There we go. Now I just need to be British. Okay. Let me attempt the wig. Actually, okay. So if any of you are ever wanting, oh god damn it. Thank you, Johnny Throttle, $200 for whatever Valentine. Thank you. The things being highlighted. Yeah, I know. Okay. I got my hair down. Let's see. I need a British flag. Okay. Need my bangs. Let's see. Oh, shit. Gotta do this quickly. I have so much hair. I have another. No. Okay. I have to do this quickly. Oh shit, I ripped it. Oh my god. Yeah, I have way too much hair right now. I need a wig cap. Where? I need a mirror. Ah, what happened? Oh my gosh, okay. This is like when I had the Lilu wig. There we go. There's Amelia. How do I look? I need the choker, huh? Where did that go? This wig is about to pop right off my head, though. I actually really like the dress. I don't like how much it highlights certain things. You need a choker. There we go. How's my Amelia? How do you speak British? Wait, hold on. Let me take a selfie. Oh my god, my phone takes forever. I need a new one so bad. Look at that. First try. Oh my god, I look retarded. What should I say? What's a very British thing to say? Also, let me get this box out of here. That's kind of an eyesore. All right. You need a Union Jack. I know! That's the one thing I'm missing. I don't know. What should I say? British pride. Just copy choke out. I can't do a British accent. What would be a good one to do? Oi! But how do I look as Amelia? Yay or nay? This wig is about to pop off my head, though. I have a point. Wait. Go. Wait. Hold on. Cheerio. Let's see. What did you say? Harry Potter. Go to Peaches and say, in a British accent, put a baby in me. Oh my god. Oi, Peaches, put a baby in me. I cannot do this. Oh my god. Wait. Oi, you got a license for that tweet? I cannot. I have the worst British accent ever. Mr. Darcy. There you go. Little Jane Austen. I don't even know what their slang is. Is there can we do AI? AI my voice to be British, but here we go. Let me back up. Let's do the classic twirl. Okay. Ignore my too much art stuff around here. I have a heater right over here, so I have my paintings in front of it drying. Okay, let's take this down. There we go. I just need a little Union Jack flag. Yeah, what do you guys think of my Amelia cosplay? I actually like it. Listen, I think purple, I hate the color purple. Like, I hate it. It's my least favorite color. But I think this works. Should I get my hair done like this and be Amelia? Like, I feel like this is the only person, or maybe, should I just say this in a British accent? I feel like this is the only person that can pull off the purple. How do British people say purple? They don't say R's, right? Purple, violet. I feel like this is the only person that can pull off the violet hair. God save the Queen. I've been radicalized. Justice for Britain. There we go. I'm trying, but I don't think I sound very British. As you guys know, I am actually not a fan of the British accent. I think it sounds like nails on a chalkboard. So it's just not my thing. Most Americans do though. They very much love it. And oh, the Queen is dead. Oh, I know. Oh, blimey. Um uh You sound British to me. Well, I guess we're American. We can't really tell the difference between accents, but if you talk to a British person, they will tell you exactly where you're from based on your accent. Just kind of like us Americans, we know exactly what part of the states you're from based on how you talk. So, I don't know, but all I know is I can't do a British accent very well. There's actually this one that he's American. He killed some people, or I think he killed his wife or something, and then he fled, or he got charges of rap, and so he fled to Britain. He's pretending to be from Northern Ireland, and he convinced this woman to marry him, and now he's being investigated by the police. I think this was actually a few years ago. You can go look him up. He's morbidly obese, and he pretended he had COVID and died in the hospital 3 times. And he wears like this breathing mask when he's doing interviews. And he's got this lovely wife. I feel so bad for her. My heart breaks for her that she's been completely taken in by the psychopath. But if you go watch it, I cannot remember his name, but he is a gentleman from the United States. I believe he's from Rhode Island. He fled. He's pretending to be for Northern Irish. He wears like an oxygen mask, so you can't see his face on camera, and he has tattoos on his arms that he will not take off. He also says he cannot walk because of what happened to him from COVID. So his lovely wife has to carry him around, even though he's morbidly obese. He was on the news. You can look him up. He like this is how deep this person's insanity goes. He's a fugitive. He has a he faked his death, has a false identity, and has a false identity on top of his false identity. It's absolutely bizarre. But you can go look him up. You can find it. He pretends to be from Northern Ireland, and he's hiding out from there. And he's been on interviews. The people have pushed him. They're like, "Show us your arms so we can see your tattoos." You would think if this person was innocent, he would not. This is what he did. He sat there on this interview wearing a blazer, knowing he claims he cannot physically get up. He has lights off when he knew he was going to be on the news being interviewed. He he rolls his sleeves up to right here instead of having something so he can show his entire arm to prove he does not have these tattoos that this gentleman that was accused of rape actually does. And he wears an oxygen mask so nobody can see his face. And when the interviewer said, "Remove the mask, remove your jacket so we can prove right now to the entire world that you are not this person," he can't do it. So it's like we all know what's going on there. But yeah, here's Amelia. Here I am with the British accent, which I think I'm doing awful at, but I did get a $200 super chat for the Jill Valentine or Faye for the Faye Valentine. So I think I'm going to switch it up now so I don't have to speak British anymore because I think I'm butchering it. I apologize to all of the real Brits in their country. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. I don't think I ever will. Nicholas Rossi. Yes, yes, yes. That is him. Thank you. Xeon the Stoic. Xeon the Stoic. Thank you so much. That's it. That was the person I was thinking of. Thank you so much. But I apologize to everyone from from Great Britain. I am absolutely butchering your dialect, accent all over the place. I told you, I know. I feel like part of it I'm Jack Sparrow, man, and then other parts I don't even know. Obviously, I don't listen to British people that much. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I have to go back to my American accent. Oh my goodness. I like that. I'm disappointing myself for how much I'm enjoying the purple hair. I think that worked for me actually. How much of a super chat to watch you blow up all of the Grogu's live? None. I'm not blowing up Grogu. I love Baby Yoda. Stop calling him Grogu. That name is retarded. All right. Well, there was my Amelia, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm turning off the camera because I got to put on Faye. Faye Valentine. What accent, huh? I apologize to all of the non-Brits out, or all of the Brits out there. All right. There's steps to this costume. But I do really like that dress. It was very soft. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god! You guys are gonna definitely see where babies come from if I wear this the way it's. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? What on earth? How does this work? Oh my god. I don't understand, so I'm just gonna move forward. Sounds awesome. Well, congratulations. Also, everybody, big shout out to Mihao for the hundo for Jill, or excuse me, for Amelia. You guys all got to see Amelia from him. And then Johnny Throttle, thank you for the 200 for whatever Valentine. Well, thank you. Also, Rimru, thank you for the $5. Disagree with Mihao comment. I'd love to see you in that Wolverine outfit again. Oh my goodness. I am not removing my undies because you guys will get a full view of my mom's scar and my lady bits, so that's not happening. This has a wig as well. I don't know how I'm gonna get this. I do not know how I'm gonna get this damn thing on. Yeah, this is, oh my god, it's like camel toe central. This is not flattering. Oh my god. Yeah, Russell, I have to stand with my legs apart so this doesn't crease in the places. I don't know what this pink thing is for. This one somewhat has a wig cap. I will just say this is what the heck? Okay. Okay. This has like the weird kind of wig cap, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Let's see. Oh, this is not a lace front wig. Okay. This might not stay on my head. So when I buy wigs, I get these things called lace front wigs. This one, I think the person like glued it. Yeah, this is not going to stay on my head. I will do my best though. Oh my goodness. Okay. I might just put the other wig back on. This is interesting. This is very short. Okay. Now let me just warn you. I don't look good. Okay? I don't look good. But I have a lot of hair and it's this okay. So it's like a bulb right here. This is not my look. It's weird because it's like too big and too small. So the jacket is pretty small. And then the short, like the top is, it's like, again, it's too big and too small. I don't understand it needs some editing. These are like so long. Like these are supposed to be down here basically, or this was made for a very tall woman and I'm just freakishly short. And then this front part, like I said, I have to like these are super tight right here. This is loose and it goes like all the way down. So you guys would like see everything. Like, oh my god. Yeah, overall this needs to be altered, but what do you guys think? Oh, more accurate than the live action. Yeah. That's not hard to do though, but okay. I'll do a little spin for you guys. There you go. But this wig is squeezing my head, so I got to do this real quickly. Oh my god, that hurt. It was like pushing. But thank you, Starseer, for the costume. I will have to alter it. There's no way. But that's just content, right? Make a video on it. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna put that back in there. All right, so here's Jill. I'm gonna take this off because this keeps like falling. Like, it's not bad. It's just I don't know what kind of human this was made for. Like I said, like the strap, it's like around my neck, but like I think this has to be like half the length that it's supposed to be. Like, how tall is the person that this was made for? I'm very curious. Like 7 feet tall, because that's the only way I see this working. But yeah, here's Jill. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Here, I'll show you guys. Like, but see, it's like it does the pleats right in the awkward part. It hangs in the awkward part. So, you know. Faye does not have realistic proportions, to be fair. Well, I mean, some women have those proportions. Oh, wait. I know I usually stay in these longer, but it's hot, and whatever material this is made of is already making me sweat. I might put the Amelia dress back on because I like it. And then I don't have to put my shorts on. Ah! Oh my god, I already have like sweat on this from just wearing it for a second. Okay. We're gonna do the Amelia dress. I like halter tops. That's probably why I'm very biased. Oh, this is gonna look so cute if I get pregnant again. Because it's super tight, so it would show my belly. Like, look, here. Let me show you. I didn't take my bra off, so ignore the straps. But when I do get pregnant again, which I hopefully will be very soon, like, look at how tight this is. Like, it would show off like a pregnant belly really well, I think. And it's long enough to where it's not like too risque, but I really like it. Like I said, like every girl has a purple, or excuse me, a pink dress. So it works. Let me just cover my bra straps. I don't want to put the jacket back on because it's so hot. It's so hot. Okay. But so, oh my god, why am I looking like look, I'm turning it into a raccoon because of how hot it is in here. It's like 10,000 fucking degrees. But okay, let me pull this up. So back to my story. Oh, actually, let me read these super chats. Which again, huge shout out to Mihao for the $100 to try on Amelia, and then Johnny Throttle for the 200 for Faye Valentine. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Clippy Ghost, thank you for the 10. The things being highlighting. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, thing of the 190. Who the heck is Amelia anyway? So from what I learned is that the British government put out this game which is supposed to be like for immigration, and then there's this character called Amelia that's like can somebody tag me in that commercial that Cecil showed me? I'll play it. Either email it to me or tag me on Twitter. I will play it for everyone. Let me see if actually I can just find it. Let me type in Amelia. I should have taken more than one picture and post it. Oh my god. Yeah, I typed in Amelia and there's like anime porn of buttholes. It's very disturbing. Okay, Amelia. She's like a British icon right now from some game. Oh, there's Juju. Okay. Oh my god. Should I make this my profile picture on Twitter as me as Amelia? I don't know if anyone can tag me in it, but she's basically, they made a game that was supposed to be anti like racism, but like not British nationalism, and Amelia was the supposed to be the bad character that everybody loves, so they took down the game. Let's see. Russell Hall, thank you for the 5. Amelia says no entry. However, given your current circumstances, that might be might be the appropriate message. Yeah, no kidding, man. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. She's not removing her undies for less than 2K. I'm not removing my undies ever, Russell. Russell, thank you for the 2. I believe we were promised camel toe. I made sure it didn't work out that way, Russell. I don't need that. Ooh, lots of Rumble rants. Thank you. Let's see. Mr. Canadian, thank you for the 1. Didn't they race swap Africans with whites in The Woman King? Yeah, to be the villains, right? That whole thing was just ridiculous. Dan Vicious, thank you for 2. Anna, are you an innie or an outie? Also, prayers for your husband. Prayers for my husband. What's wrong with him? My belly button, it's like an innie, but after you have a baby, it's like half in, half out. It makes no sense. But I have a belly ring, so it covers it. E. Morris, thank you for the 2. If you do not watch, if you do a watch party, send Cecil and choke out the link. Oh my god. J Barnes 5068, thank you for the 1. Needs fishnets and goth boots. Oh yeah, for Amelia. I do have boots. I might have fishnets somewhere that I had for another cosplay. Manville P, thank you for the 10. The Amelia package was lost in the mail for about 5 days. Can't believe I forgot about the flag. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I can find one. But thank you. I really like it. I like the dress a lot. Obviously, I'm still wearing it. How many cosplays do I just sit here in? But this is like a normal outfit, you know. But I really like halter tops. So, you know, I don't, just what I like. Their message is patriotism is bad, basically. But thank you guys for all the Rumble rants. Thank you for the super chats. Let's see. Russell, thank you for the 2. You're wearing too many clothes, and I don't want whatever, Russell. Okay. So, like I was saying, I have been trying to collect all of the Justice League, and then I found this guy that was selling them on Facebook Marketplace, and I hit him. I'm like, bruh, I need these. I've been collecting them. I'm trying to get. What did it just take me to? No, don't share because I don't know what that is. I just want to look at the fucking picture. I was trying to get the original Justice League, and all I had Batman, Flash, Aquaman, and Green Lantern. So I needed Wonder Woman, Hawkgirl, and Jean, and then Superman. So those were the ones that I were missing. I was missing those 4. Why is nothing working? Oh my god, it's like the tiniest picture ever. I don't. So right now, let me show you guys. So I got. We have the Atom, which I didn't even know that they made the Atom. Now this box is kind of dinged up. Okay, so I can cross him off my list. Have the Atom, and it's even got him as a little. It's got little Atom. So I got the Atom, which is awesome. I got Wonder Woman. Oh my gosh, I get Wonder Woman. Oh, I'm so excited. I finally have Diana. And then I have Hawkgirl. Look at her, Shaira. Look at how awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I like how the girls have stands and the guys don't, though. She looks so good. She looks so good. So I have those ones. Throw that box away. I am going to open them because the boxes are so damaged. So we're just going to open them now. Where did those scissors go? Oh no, I lost the scissors. I don't care. I am opening you. There we go. Let's take Wonder Woman out of the box. Ah! They're janky boxes anyway. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Take my action figures out, man. I always loved how it was so obvious that Bruce had a crush on Diana. She even has her lasso. I know. Get the lasso back in your hand, girly. Look, they even had like plastic around her arms so that way these things wouldn't damage her. Oh my gosh. Why do they make this so fucking difficult? I need like wire cutters to get this girl out. Oh, I dropped something. Oh, there goes her lasso. That's gonna get lost. I can already tell. Okay. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Oh my god, her feet are so small. Okay. Look, I got Diana. Look at that. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Okay. Okay, yeah. Look, she has like such teeny tiny little dainty feet. Okay. There we go. She's got her stand. Let me get her lasso. Okay. We've got Wonder Woman. She's got her lasso. Look at how beautiful my Wonder Woman figure is. Look at that. And I got it for a great price, considering the guy did not know how valuable these were. But at least valuable to me. Look at how beautiful she looks. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. She gets to stand next to Batman. He'll be happy. Oh, Shaira. You are going to be a pain in the ass to open. Why don't I... Ah! Why don't I get the guys that are already... Their boxes are already open. Okay, let me see. Where's that bag? They were in a bag somewhere. I have too much stuff in here. Now these were already opened. Is Jean? Now I talked about this like a long time ago, and then somebody sent me an action figure of him, but it was like the smaller version. I'm trying to get like these big ones. So I found him. It's funny. I think it is funny that the girls are the only ones that have the stands. I like that this guy kept the boxes for them. So I already have Green Lantern. I have Batman. I have the Flash. I have Jean. I have Aquaman. I got Wonder Woman. Oh, they got the different versions of them. I haven't seen those. But this size is the size I like to collect. I don't like this. The smaller ones, no. This needs to be like Barbie size. Then I got Green Arrow. His box is super janky. Does he have his bow? He doesn't have a bow? Oh no! I'll find it on that eBay, or I'll get Peaches to 3D print it for me. Oh no! Homeboy lost his bow. His essential accessory has been lost. Oh well. I know this is going to be controversial. I don't really like Green Arrow. It's probably like my least favorite. I'll put him in the back. Wow, look at how much taller Jean is. Okay, he's going to lay down. Green Arrow's going to take a nap. He's going to take a nappy poo. And then, I did not know that they made this character, but on the back of it, it has even more, which I didn't know that they fucking have. Now I'm like, I'm on a mission to get all of these goddamn guys. Let's see. But I got Reverse Flash. My stepdaughter, absolutely. Like, the Flash is her favorite. And, like, it's like the Flash and Spider-Man. I think it's because, like, those TV shows were on. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, she's going to lose her shit. Oh, he wasn't open. Okay. But now I'm on a mission to find the rest of them. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Getting Reverse Flash out. Okay. I feel like he's smaller than the other Flash I have. But there we go. I got him. I got the evil Flash. Evil one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So cool. So cool. My stepdaughter's going to lose her mind. Oh, he even looks evil. Look at that. So now the only like one I'm missing from the main Justice League is Superman. And I'm like, I cannot find... Amelia's wig just fell. I cannot find Superman to save my life. But I am so excited that I got them. Let's see. Why are people fighting in my Rumble chat? Oh my goodness. Guys, don't fight in Rumble, okay? No such thing as too much boobs unless it's an uggo. What on earth is going on in my Rumble chat? Isn't Reverse Flash slow? No, I don't think so. Guys, if you're in my Rumble, please stop fighting. You can cut those ties with your scissors. I don't know where they went. So, isn't that why it's called Rumble? I guess so. But I saw something and I'm like, just don't fight. Don't cause a scene in my Rumble chat. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share that with you because I knew that, what is this? I knew that you guys would all understand and appreciate. Steve Giblin, thank you for the link. Anna, check this out. Superman, the animated series. Superman 1/6 scale figure. Okay. God, I wish I could highlight things. Let me see if I can pull it up on my studio. Oh my god. Go away. There we go. Well, now I got to go find all the rest of these. Wow. $235. Huh. See, I don't need this is cool, Steve. This is really cool. I don't need all these extras. Like, I'm fine with it being just simple like this because, I mean, with all those different parts, you're gonna lose things, and I'm gonna let my kids play with these, so they're gonna get ruined. So I'd rather have things that they can play with and love and grow up with versus, things that just have to sit on a shelf. But that is cool. Oh, come on. He was just standing. Now he's gonna fall. Okay. Just gonna lay him down. Just gonna lay him down. Okay, let's see. But thank you. And thank you, Mikey, for reposting the stream. I appreciate you. Get 2 of them to play with. Bro, it was hard enough finding these ones. I just got lucky. I think that the person that was selling these did not know how much that they were worth. But now I'm looking at this and I'm like, why does it keep opening up stupid eBay links? Like, I want to get all these different versions because I asked him, I was like, hey, do you have like any more of them? Okay, here we go, right here. So from this original lineup, the only one I'm missing now is Superman. But I have Wonder Woman, obviously. I have Flash. I have Aquaman. I have Batman. I have Shira. I have Jean. And then I have GL. So only one I'm missing from this run is Superman. I see on this box, all I'm missing from this one is Green Arrow's bow and arrow. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing his accessories. But it looks like there's like a lot more. Because I look at this picture. I just want to open an image. Let's see. Come on, images. What about this one? What's this? Because I think they came out with more is when the Justice League Unlimited came out. No, I don't want to open the link. I want to open the image. Open image. Are these actually... Oh my God. Is that Bizarro? Okay, well, the Atom was there. Reverse Flash. It looks a little bit different, though. All right. I don't know. Oh, come on. Well, in this one, it looks like they have Black Canary and the Joker and Two-Face. So this one looks like it has like more Batman. But I guess just to finish the original lineup, I need Superman. I need Booster Gold. Huh. Did they come out with the Justice League Unlimited series for this? Because then I'm like, oh my God, my money. Oh, my money's going to go bye-bye. So yeah, so let me look on this one. So on the back of, on the back of the Atom, they just have, well, Superman has silver on this one. I don't know. I am deeply confused. Let's see. Okay, so this one's like Reverse Flash is Justice League Unlimited. And this one has... Okay, yeah, it's a little bit different. Got Bad Superman. I wonder if they have Lois. I would like to see Lois. Doll Fever. How much are they? I don't know. I would scroll through eBay, but I would probably dox myself on accident. Henry. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here are the bad ones. Okay. Oh, gosh damn it. Open image in a new tab. Let me remove my screen for a second. Because I do want to look at this. Visit. I'm going to have to just find them. I don't care if they're opened or not. This is just my thing. I like these. Okay. $41. $41. Oh, wow. That's actually a good deal. Look at this. Okay. So, oh no, let me make myself smaller. Okay, so look at this one. It's got Batman, Superman, Bad Superman. This is Bad Green Lantern for $41. That's actually not that bad. Because then look at you got him over here for $41. Unless it's wait, why is everything on here $41? Look at every single one is $41. That doesn't make sense. I feel like there's a glitch in this system. Maybe it's $41 per figure. I think that's what it is because every single price on here is $41. It makes no sense. All right, well, I got to figure it out and make a checklist for myself. But the original one, all I need is Superman. Just open a privacy tab and go to Etsy. I guess I could do that as well. Or eBay. Ugh. Well, now you guys know. I wanted to share that with you because you guys are a bunch of nerds just like me, and I knew you would understand my excitement. Anne only has $40.99 in her bank account. My God. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been 2.5 hours. I usually like to keep these streams around then. But thank you, everyone. I think we had a really fun stream today. The cosplays were cool. I think I ranted for pretty well for myself earlier in the stream. So, once the stream is over, please leave me a comment and tell me what you liked about this stream. Is anybody live right now that we can raid? I would like to raid. And if Cecil is still live over on Rumble, or if Camelot or Nick are live over on Rumble, can one of my Rumble mods set up a rave for one of them? I would really appreciate it. Okay, let's go to YouTube and find out who is live right now. Camelot is usually live right now, so I'll probably set up a raid for him. He is perfect. We're gonna raid the Camelots. Oh, Cecil. Oh, he's not on. Well, he has Cecil in the thing. We're gonna raid Camelot here on YouTube, so nobody leave. Let's do this. Come on, set up. Gonna raid Camelot. Save. Okay, there we go. And if Rumble, if you guys can set it up to raid Cecil, I would appreciate that. Okay, or whoever else is live on Rumble, because I don't know how to do that over on Rumble. Let me grab the super chat that just came in. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift, thank you for the 2. Next painting stream. I was actually thinking about that. I've honestly just been painting a lot at my kitchen counter, and I've been having a lot of fun just hanging out with Peaches and the baby. And like I get so much work done. Like I have a bunch of paintings sitting right here in front of my heater drying. Hi, Tulip. So I've just been painting inside, and I'm so much faster, and I'm getting a lot more work done. But I was actually thinking today that I need to do a painting stream. The only problem is, so we are making some changes to our storage situation. So Peaches just pulled out all of the storage that we had, and he just put up all new shelves, and we got all new bins and stuff. So we're reorganizing a bunch of stuff. So because for those that don't know, we had really bad rainstorms a few months ago, and it got our backyard flooded, and it damaged a bunch of our stuff. So Peach is we're not doing any of this. We're getting heavy duty stuff that's going to survive. So we did that, which we had to throw away a lot of stuff. So I'm not happy about that. Not happy. But moral of the story is that half of my office studio thing is full of storage shit because we need it inside where it's not going to get rained on, or the sprinklers aren't going to go off on it, or animals aren't going to get into it. So I can't even really get to my painting desk right now. So once we finish rearranging all of our storage, I will be able to do a painting stream. Painting in the kitchen. I don't film inside my house. I don't like to. But anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. If anyone is live on Rumble, if any of my Rumble mods want to set up a raid to anyone, feel free to. But guys, please, after the stream is over, once you guys go raid, come back and leave me a comment, or if you can leave a comment right now, leave a comment telling me what was your favorite part of the stream, or whatever you watched, If you jumped in early, you saw from the beginning. If you jumped in later and you only saw the end, still leave me a little comment. Helps me with the algorithms. Also, go check out my video from earlier today. I think the algorithm hit it because they're embarrassed of the Helen of DeTROYt race swap controversy. So please go give it a watch if you haven't already. I think it was good. I have some clips coming out of it, and keep an eye out because I might do a watch party tomorrow of Starfleet Academy. So we shall see. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you because we are really, 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 really going to need it. Bye, everyone.
I'll tell you where I thought I came in the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training. What's the deal?